All right, all right. Welcome back, folks. Welcome to Married in Minecraft. And this isn't going to be a big long stream because my mom's microwave decided to die. So we're going to be going to a store which will not be named, who is not sponsoring me yet. But if Best Buy would like to sponsor me, I will definitely listen to you. But we're going to be going to get her a microwave in a little while. But I figured since we've got a little bit of time, I hate doing things off, dude, right in the middle of my shot. Really, really, could you just go about your business? Just go ahead. I'm trying to talk to. Oh, never mind. I hate doing things off camera, and I started doing some stuff off camera this morning. I couldn't sleep, so I got on here and I started doing some stuff. So I wanted to be fair and not be like all the other YouTubers that day one there's a big empty field, and day two they come back and there's like a spaceport built or something like that. So we're gonna kind of get in on the beginning of this, and yeah, let's go. Hey, thanks for. I see you guys coming in over there to chat room. We got Anakius, we got Cat Beanie over there on YouTube, and Tyler on Twitch. Thanks for coming in, folks. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday afternoon. If you want to, just go ahead and tell me what you're doing in the chat room there so I can be nosy. So I'm show you what I had started so far. You can see behind me is the turtle house that was built by Holy Mist. Over here on the ocean here, and you can see from the map in my hand on the left, it's a pretty big oceany area, ocean-ish. I'm the white dot at the top middle of the map, and my pointer is looking in that direction. So you see that big reddish, brownish kind of island is over that way. We can't see it with our eye, but you can see it on the map. And then this is the current area of Charlottetown right here. Hey, what's going on, Amanchu? Thanks for distracting you from eating. Oh, from editing. Oh, editing. Oof. Okay. Tyler is unaliving a bowl of spaghetti with spaghetti. Did you say spaghetti with ranch dressing? Ranch dressing on. Yeah, that's a definitely. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna just try to unhear and get this image out of my head of ranch dressing on spaghetti and get back to what we're doing. So this is going to be the church. Now, if you remember, originally I had this building over here set up, and I was thinking it was going to be just kind of like who's growling at me? Somebody must be under a tree out there. So originally I was just going to have this building be the church, and have it go back that way. And then I saw this picture online of a church, and I said, hey, I should make that. And so I started trying that. I don't know, olives in spaghetti. I haven't tried that, but black olives might be good. So I was going to try to build that, but then after I laid the first few bricks, it was like all the way over here, almost in front of the turtle house here. So I was like, okay, can't do that. Let's scale this thing down a little bit. And so this is what I've got. And I'll be honest, I still feel like it's kind of too big. Especially since the front is so wide, but then when you get inside, it's not going to be that deep because of the water. I could go out over the water a little bit more. This is as deep as it's going to be. I almost want to, once people come in, reorient and have the front of the church be here, and the people sitting there looking in this direction. So, but that would be kind of weird because you'd be coming in these doors, and these are like side doors, and so this is really meant to be kind of like the middle section here. So I don't know. I don't want to go out too much over the water because let me show you what I'm thinking here. This is ocean access. It's a warm ocean, well, warm ocean over there. It looks like it's a cold ocean over there. But this is an interesting little, I mean, this is all natural design here. This is a nice little sheltered harbor right here. So we got a sign up there that says we're going to put a lighthouse up there. And then this area right here, this is a nice little sheltered harbor. So I'm thinking that we put a some kind of a wharf slash dock area over here in this area, which of course would mean we'd have to extend the town out to this area here. But you know, big boats could come in there. They're sheltered. They can come over here, dock, load and unload, blah blah blah. And if I go too far out into the water, I'm going to impede the channel, the movement channel for the big boats. And before you tell me, hey, look, dude, this is Minecraft and there's not actually going to be any big boats coming through there. Yeah, I know that, but I'm going to design this. You know, I'm going to try to do it like I would do it for real. And this part right here is pretty tight. I mean, really, I could bring it out this far because the land already comes out this far. But does that really give me a lot more? And then, of course, you guys know my weakness is, you know, decorating and internal stuff. And so then I got to figure out what I'm going to be doing inside the church there. Hey, what's going on there? Skeleto, what's up? Welcome in. First time here, then welcome. And if you don't know what's going on, this is a new game. It's called Fortnite. And no, just joking. This is Minecraft, and I'm Major Madden. We are married in Minecraft. My beautiful wife is taking a nap right now. That's why I'm not as loud as I normally am. I'm as obnoxious as I usually am, but I'm not as loud as I normally am. So I'm gonna be. I think that after talking with you guys have convinced me that I should push the back wall out at least to the same distance as, you know, I'm only getting what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm only getting 5 more blocks, but I mean, hey, it's 5 more blocks, you know. So Fortnite, no. Okay, so if we're gonna push the wall out, let's go ahead and push it out and see how far it goes. And then, you know, once I can get this at least 2 blocks tall and a little bit more secure, then I can open it up and let the other guy get in there. Yeah, she's doing fine. She's not sleeping off any headaches or anything. Just the standard regular back pain stuff that she's been dealing with. Which actually, that's why I was up last night. I couldn't sleep either. So I ended up. I would say between 2 and about 7, I was up. Couldn't get to sleep. In fact, from 2 to 5, I was kind of just, you know, rolling around in bed trying to get to sleep. And it's like, okay, this isn't working. So finally, I got up and came out here and started on this church, which I had on the wall of things to do, but just hadn't gotten around to doing. So now we're doing it. I still feel like it's too big. But, you know me, I like for things to kind of be realistic. So if we're going to have a building going out over top of the water, the building actually has to be supported. So let's put some supports in there. We'll put one there, and we'll do another one here on the side. And that'll be that. And by the way, if you guys haven't dropped us a follow yet, please go ahead and drop us a follow. That really helps us. There we go. All right, it's supported on that corner. We'll go down here to this corner. We'll build a support, and then we'll try to figure out at what intervals should we continue to put more supports for the building. Oof, I'm out of blocks. I'm gonna have to go get blocks. All right, so I don't know how long this actually, can I get up, please? Let me up here. Okay, how big is this actually? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not gonna be able to count because it's over the water. All right, let's let's go inside. We'll do the counting from inside because we're going to have to take that part of the wall down. And this is why I need it to be 2 blocks high, because bad guys can just boop, jump right over top of it. All right, you know what? We can use math here. My Z is what's moving. So 2022 to 2053, 22, 32, 42, 52, so that's 31 blocks. So if I did every 10 blocks, I would be putting up supports, kind of. So let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, boom. And then we'll go to the other side because it's not going to be exact. So, awesome. Thank you for that. Let's do that. Let's take that out. Let's take that back out. Gimme. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And we got this going in. I don't. It was just I didn't feel like sitting there and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I figured it would be easy enough because it's not that big of a building. So, but like right here, I would need to find the exact center, and I don't feel like doing that. So I am going to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go in. It's an even number. That's not good. I'll put 2 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put 1 on 5 and on 6 because it's an even number. And ooh, look at this. It does. If you've got an easy way to, if you've got an easy math one, which that one was an easy math one, then it definitely helps. But here I have a problem because this is over top of a chasm, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I must have gone down there because it looks like there's light. But just to be sure, I think we're gonna have to go down there. So squirrel. All right, let's go check this out. That light is that a torch? That is a torch. So I've probably been down here. Looks like I came down here and got some stone at one point. Oh, I don't have my boots on yet. I'm still in my leather boots, which was part of the silly challenge to wear leather boots. And I'm going to need to. Oops, I'm not supposed to be using those. I'm supposed to be using these. Also part of the silly. Holy Mist just joined. Cool. I think I'm on the Discord. Am I on Discord?
What are you working on?
Oh, hey, there you are. I am on Discord. I'm probably working on drowning right now. Let me get out of, whoa, where am I? I cannot see anything. Okay. I need to get in air.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, air. All right, light. Whew. Okay. I don't think that they can hear you, so I need to go and fix the.
Okay.
Oh no! Say something again. Oh, they
Can
can
you hear
hear
me?
you. They can hear you. Okay, great. All right,
Okay.
I was getting ready to do OBS stuff, and Cat says, just remember to disconnect. Disconnect after? Disconnect. Oh, you're talking about downloading the sites on the website. Yeah, so if you haven't seen either our Season 1 world or our Season 2 world, you can actually download them and play them on your own system. Whether you have an Xbox or whether you've got a computer, whatever. So I am at Charlottetown, and I am trying to... Tyler just said he's a champion in professional drowning competitions. Okay. So I'm over here at Charlottetown, and I couldn't sleep last night, so I decided I'd come over here and work on the church. Cat, I'm gonna have to find that graphic. Me lurk you long time. All right, and I am running out of air, but I made an air hole. There it is, right under where I'm standing. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Air. So what are you working on, Holy Mist? Are you
I
over
was
at your
just
gold farm?
no, no. I wherever. I guess Rocky Mender is making a train platform all the way to our Ellaville from.
From
I
Midway or
don't know
something?
yet. Hang on. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Who had the baby?
Not
Oh,
until 4 o'clock.
yeah, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we haven't because I would know by now if we did.
Yeah, that's what he keeps asking.
There would be much rejoicing and clapping and
Yes.
stuff. But we still got to take my mom to the place, Circuit City, Best Buy, something like that. We got to get her a microwave. Her other one died. You know, maybe I should just leave this up. I think I'm going to leave that up so we can
Why don't you just go to
continue that light.
Walmart?
Because she wants someone to come out and install it. She wants an over-the-oven one.
Oh, over
Yeah.
the range. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
was there a question about could someone join that I missed? Thanks for that, Tyler. Yeah, so this is the Divergence SMP. This is a server that was set up just for the content creators that are in the Divergence SMP. So there's no way for you to join this one, but you can join Poball. Poball SMP is our community server, and a lot of the folks here on the Divergence SMP are actually on that server. So if you join our Discord, then you can get whitelisted to get on Poball. Cat says buy kettles. They are awesome. Okay, what are kettles? Kettles? As in like the teapot kind of kettle? Is that what you mean? Kettles? Instead of a microwave? I don't know that she'd want a kettle instead of a microwave. And I left this gate open, so hopefully nobody got out and got hurt.
Oh, and you asked me what I was doing. I was taking some supplies to him.
Ah, so
To
he's...
Rocky-
Wait, is Rocky
Rocky
Mender on
Mender's site.
too? Oh, to
No,
his
not
site.
yet. We were
Okay.
on a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are both on earlier. Yeah, so I got off at about 7 this morning. An electric kettle.
Wow. Oh, for hot water.
Ah, okay, an electric kettle. I've never run into an electric kettle
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, they're just like a teapot, but it's electric. The only problem is that's all they warm, you know.
Yeah, they
can't-
just do water.
can't.
Kat said it's weird us making water in microwave, making boiling water in microwaves. Hey, but we can make everything in microwaves. We can make, I tend to, when Bad Rabbit's not around, I live off of microwavable food. If it's something that it requires like, innocuous level kind of preparation and cooking, I am an eater. But if it's like ramen noodles that I can pop into a bowl, pour some water on top of it, and eat within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, then I'm all in for that. That's kind of my level, my degree of ability to cook. So it's probably well known that I was meant to be married because there's certain things that I'm just not good at doing, like cooking and taking care of myself and all that stuff. I firmly believe that once God created man, he looked down and said, yeah, I better make something that's going to keep him from killing himself. And that's women. He created the wife to keep us from, walking off of cliffs and not being able to find stuff that's right in front of us, and all that stuff that we normally get yelled at for. So, where's Danny on here? Danny would be backing me up on this.
Yes, he would.
And we give our spouses a hard time, but we definitely thank the Lord for their existence. He is very, very knowledgeable. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to humanity if we hadn't had wives. So, and Kat says, if you make a cup of tea in the microwave, there's a special place in hell for you. Well, we actually have a coffee pot for our tea. My wife has a Keurig. See, I would just use, some kind of like a little thing you stick on the stove. I can do that. I can boil water and not burn it 2 out of 3 times. But I would normally use like a Mr. Coffee pot. You just heat the water up in that, and then you can either use it for tea, which I mean, to be honest, I don't really drink tea. So I drink coffee, and I only drink coffee for the keep me awake properties, not for the taste or flavor. So all you people out there that do all these, Starbucks and Swiss mocha latte, frutte, blika blaka, fluka flaka, whatever you call those things, that's just weird to me. Coffee is meant to keep you awake. That's what it's for. That's it. You drink coffee to stay awake, and that's it. You don't drink it for flavor. You want flavor? Buy yourself a Coke or a Sprite or a Dr. Pepper. That's flavor.
Oh, it's got all that sugar in it.
And
I guess
Swiss
so does
mocha, I was going to say Swiss mocha,
Yeah.
kafafufadi, blah, 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 doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of sugar in it.
I don't get those, so.
But Charlotte does do
That's
tea.
funny.
She does, she likes Earl Grey, I think.
Oh, that's like, I can't handle Earl Grey.
You can't handle Earl Grey? Isn't that what, oh, that's what Captain Picard always drank. And it's also what I think
Yep,
Sherlock Holmes drank as well, I think.
yep. Like, I had green tea with a little plantain and what else did I? Mullein in it.
Plantains?
So
Ah,
not a banana. It's a plant.
yeah, the plant. Oh, so a plant,
The
not,
great
not the
plantain.
banana. Okay.
No, not
So Skeleton Man says he loves coffee. Well, that's good. I mean, I drink coffee. I started drinking coffee when I was in college, and I was in the Army, so we had this stuff called PT, physical training, and after PT, I would be pretty tired, but I had an 8 o'clock class, so coffee enabled me to be able to make it to my 8 o'clock class. Dude, didn't I just kill you? That must have been your brother I just killed there. I thought I just killed him, but all right, let's we'll take advantage of my 5 blocks that I added. Tyler has loved coffee since he was 6 years old. So we gave our kids coffee, but it was because they were ADHD. So that was, which is funny because I'm probably pretty much never been diagnosed, but sure that I am ADHD. Squirrel. And
Yeah, we were just talking about that, Katrina and I, today, and she says, if he ever got tested, he would be.
yeah, but I kind of think a lot of important, well, at least in the military, a lot of important folks probably are ADHD or some level, because the ability to be able to, say, fly an aircraft, talk on a VHF radio, look out the aircraft banking to the right, and call in a spot report on the FM radio while talking to the fast movers coming in on UHF. That's a level of multitasking that I don't think a non-ADHD person could handle. All right, let's finish getting these floor extended. I'm out. Kat says her almost 14-year-old loves coffee, but she's only allowed decaf. Yeah, see, decaf was one of those things I was like, okay, so decaf is if you are addicted to coffee, but then your doctor tells you lay the hell off or you're going to die, then you use decaf. That's yeah, that is true. Kat nailed it. She said, we thrive in stressful situations and mundane stuff is boring as hell. She said kills, but I embellished. That about sums up pilots, yes. At least in the Army. Right, so we got this floor going in. And I have a lot more floor to do. Okay, let's just get to it. Nothing to it but to get to it. Oof. Why does it keep doing it? Yeah, see, the taste is kind of like... Yeah, see, Amanchu gets it. He's like decaf coffee. It's like the non-alcoholic beer. It's like, what's the point? And like I said, you know, if you've been told by your doctor you can't have coffee anymore, but you're just, you know, addicted to used to coffee, you can try to lie to yourself. I mean, that's what the non-alcoholic beer is for. You can't drink any more beer. Okay, fine. I'll switch to non-alcoholic beer. Actually, no, I hate to say this live, but yeah, I would just disobey the doctor on that one. Like, really? I can't drink any more alcohol, or what? I mean, what's the or else on this one? Death? That's it? Amanchu says kids. I mean, Kat's answering Amanchu. She said kids are stressful enough without rocket fuel. But see, that's the thing is if they're ADHD like myself. So I used to do scouts. All my kids were in scouts, and one time we were going out to the field, and this was at Fort Knox, and the Boy Scout leader for 127 at the time was out there with his unit. And he had told me before that all the boys in his troop were ADHD, and I'm not saying that wasn't an exaggeration. He said all the boys in his troop were ADHD, and he got out there and found out that a bunch of them had I'll repeat that in a minute. Said that a bunch of the boys had forgotten their medicine, and I was going, holy crap, you know, what are you going to do? And he says, not a problem. I've got coffee. I'll just give them black coffee, no cream, and the caffeine in the coffee helps. A coffee drive-through window. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, we call those McDonald's, but... And Kat says she has a heart condition, and they will have to pry the caffeine from her cold, dead, pale ass corpse. Oh, hey, dude, what's going on? Speaking of corpses. Wait, that was a baby. Where's the baby at? Oh, hey, what's going on? I just realized you can actually get under. Yeah, we don't need to be having church with baby zombie noises coming through the floor, so I'm going to have to seal this up. Can I do that from up here? There's another one down there? Oh, I didn't kill you, did I? Unless there were two. Maybe there's two. Not anymore. Cat, you're not going to hell. But I get the sentiment that if you were going to hell, that you would drink your decaf there. I'm sure that is one of those, you know, staple drinks down there. Especially for people who want regular coffee. You know, that's what they're going to give you down there in hell. Here's some coffee. No, it's decaf. Okay, so one of the things that I've learned from my fellow Divergence is that if you're trying to make a build, kind of mix it up a little bit. And, you know, so like right here we've got some regular cobblestone with some mossy cobblestone. I got a brick block up there. I got a whatchamacallit up there, a polished thing. So it kind of looks like this is an old building. It's had some deterioration and it's been patched a little bit. So since it's being patched, I'm going to over here have some, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. It's going to also have some cracked bricks here and there. So just finish this wall. And to me, it makes more sense for cracked bricks to be kind of at the bottom. So there's my attempt at randomness. That's the bottom row. And maybe a couple of up here, one there, one
So
there.
it's interesting.
What's interesting?
Katrina said, yes, Katrina said just yesterday that she wished she could go into a coma diet.
See?
I thought, oh,
See? Tell her to come talk to me. We get enough people. Maybe we can find a doc and get him to do the coma diet for us. Because I could take off. I mean, I probably have enough leave. I could take off 3 weeks. That'd probably get me somewhere, Shoot.
yep.
All right, I didn't want to have to go outside the wall right now, but I'm going to have to because I got all these blocks floating around out there, so I'm going to need to go pick those up. Okay, this. Oh, look at this. Hello. Oh, 2 of you. Explodey powder, one for you. I think I saw a shadow moving. I'm wondering if that means Bad Rabbit's awake. I was only looking at doing about an hour, so Manchu, if your editing is much longer than that, you may have to go back to the tediousness of it. Let's see. But if you're a Minecrafter out there, I would encourage, I dare say urge you, to consider when you're making builds, especially if you're building some gee-whiz high-tech, making 70,000 whatever it makes in an hour kind of a farm that's floating in the sky up there at level 130 or something. I would encourage you to make it into a build, not just building the whatever it is, but like if you've got a say an iron farm, go ahead and turn it into a factory. Build the outside and I'm talking here. Will you go away? I'm trying to do something.
I think if it's higher up, they could make a space station or something.
Exactly, or make it into a blimp or something like that,
Yeah.
And Kat says it exists, and that's enough. Amanchu says he likes to cluster the cracked blocks in parts of the walls that have more structural stress, and mostly blocks clustered around areas that are more exposed to moisture. That makes completely sense, and that's what I was trying to do. Definitely on the bottom, because you figure in the weight of the wall is there, so the cracked bricks are going to be weighing down on that, and the structural supports make sense. So to me, these columns I put in over here are going to be candidates. Probably these two as well. Dude, are you swimming circles over there while you try to get up enough nerve to come and mess with me? Oh, I completely missed him. Baby girl, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Come on, pop back up. Pop back up. I know you're over there. Whoa, look at that. He didn't even see me and I hit him. Woohoo. Woohoo. Iron Farm is made of recycled trial chamber copper and a little tough. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate tough into this build. Its color is not too far off from regular stone or the andesite, polished andesite, so it's just a different shade. And Tyler says I have to eat because I am down 3 chicken legs and 3.5 hearts, because that guy was being very rude when I was trying to talk to you guys. So let's go ahead and get those hearts back up. I want to pick up those pieces of armor, but A, I don't have a lot of space, and B, we have lots of armor, so I'm just gonna pass on that one. And let's put some regular stone down here, and this will keep the baby zombies out. Now I won't keep the drowns out. Boop. Okay, there we go. But you can get up under here if you're drowned. And I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to block this off? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. Hayden, what's going on? Hayden Prentice, welcome in. I'm trying to figure out, I could bring it down to the water line, but I probably do need to go ahead and put some bricks here. so you don't see the floor to make that a little bit more realistic. Almost to the water line, but it's not quite at this. It's like an inch above. So I guess if it's tidal, which it probably is because this seems to be an ocean, it probably gets underwater sometimes. Did I finish that? I did. And oh, cool. That's right after. Well, we started I think around 2017 or 18 playing. I don't remember when we started playing. I know some of the OGs have probably been around since 2011. Sorry, I was not playing then, but hats off to you guys who were. That's probably Toy Cat was probably around then. Yeah, Restream Bot. What happened? What did the Restream Bot say? Are we agreeing with her? Okay, I'm gonna put some crack blocks. I only got 5. Whoops, wrong spot. 5 more there. Ah, good grief. I am not hitting anything that I need. I must need a bourbon because my aim is bad. I think that would help. Problem is, I've got to take my mom to the store later, so I can't really have a bourbon because I'm going to have to drive. And, the police they kind of look down on that, so I won't do it. Okay, and let me finish. Hey, dude, what's going on? Oh, he moved. I knew I was going to miss that. Bam. He walked right into it. Let's make these into bricks, and then we can finish this. I don't know if this is going to be the back. I'm not really sure what. I mean, it's not depth-wise. It's not a very big church. What I could do is I could go ahead, and this would be weird, but I could go ahead and reorient the church. I could have the north end of the church be the front of the church. I can do this. This would be This would be the front. Hirno is joining us. What I would need to do in order for this to work is I would need a hallway. So folks coming into the church would not walk straight into this part. Now let's see. Let's measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So if I took off 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that would be 19 down to 17, I think. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's an odd number. That's good. Reorient to Greek or I just heard that. No, I'm not going to get into. I'm not sure the denomination that's native here on Divergence. It's interesting. It's something called ha 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 ha. So yeah, I'm not sure what they. I wonder, should I use wall panels for this instead of blocks? No, I'm gonna use blocks. And we're gonna have a little door here so they can get into the back. And there's usually, let's see. See, I need the back area because we're gonna, have stuff back here. Okay, so if they come in over here, are we secure yet? We're not secure yet. Let's finish getting secure so that I can
make your
take
little
that down.
foyer.
Yeah, well, see, the foyer's on the. It's gonna be weird. You're gonna come in on the side of the house, and then you go in, and the church is gonna be sideways from that. So normally you come into the church, you're coming into the back of the church, and as soon as you walk in, the front of the church is at the other end. This is going to be, you're going to come in and you'll be in a hallway, and then you could go through the hallway into the main part of church, but you're going to be turning right to see the front of the church. So it's weird,
Okay.
but
Well,
it's
usually
different.
we have the front of the church, and then we have 2 side entrances to ours. I mean, not
So
on Minecraft. That's
yeah,
fine.
so my front of the church is going to be the side entrances.
Okay.
It's it's gonna be weird, but it's different. I'm trying to be creative, as Dan says. Actually, I'm trying to work with what I got because I don't want to go out into the ocean anymore because I'm gonna mess up the shipping lane. And so we will have a way for folks to get in. Okay, so I have it secure-ish, so I can go ahead and take this part down. Boom. I'm gonna leave that up. But I will take the fencing down.
I'll let you know ahead of time, though, just in case we lose internet. It's storming here.
Oh, is it?
If I disappear, yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry you guys are being stormed on right now.
That's okay. You know, we'll send it your way. We love you guys.
Yeah, great. Just as I'm about to go, take my mom down to, to the store.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, wow. It's an ad for Silly. That's interesting. I'm going to tell him he has to start making content now. I'm advertising him on my channel. And I want to be advertising him, and people are like, I went to his channel, and there was like one video there. Oh, Tyler's calling me out, man. He said, did you see the Minecraft movie yet? So, no, Tyler, I didn't see the movie yet. Trying to get the side view of me looking down. I didn't see the movie yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it. So Dan and Ella live about an hour and a half to the north of us. So we've got it's definitely going to be like a weekend kind of thing for us to get together. When you walk, you move side to side in Bedrock? You mean me or just generally? Oh, you mean like kind of shift side to side? Yeah, I think that's kind of accurate because your body kind of does shift when you move. Okay, so this is a side door. This is kind of like the main door, and here's a big foyer right here. And I'm kind of thinking that based on that, I probably should put a wall right here, like that. And then over here, maybe the same thing. What's that look like over here? Yep, wall, door, door. Wall, door, door. And then this. Now, why it would be built like this, I don't really know. Let's see. There's a door there for them to come in. If they come in here, would they go straight into those two? Let's do that. Does that work? That kind of works. And then over here, they could come in and go in this one. Yeah, don't ask me. It doesn't make sense, but that's what we're doing. Shut up. And I'll have to come up with reasons later on why this foyer here is so much bigger. It's because of some reason that I haven't thought up yet. Now, since this was originally, the front was cobblestone, I'm going to mix it up here a little bit and kind of blend it in. Technoblade, yeah, I heard that he was in the movie, which is cool. I'm glad they did pay homage to one of Minecraft's probably most remembered folks, loved folks. Jack Black apparently did a lot of research when he was, preparing for this. So kudos to him for actually, putting the time in.
It's not real here.
What's not
It's
real?
still not real.
What's not real?
Minecraft, it's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I bet you think the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus aren't real too.
I'm not going to say anything about that. Over.
Exactly, because it's real. It's
You
like,
cannot upload your essence or whatever.
okay, now
into
you're
the
just
Minecraft
being
world.
now you're just being mean.
What part did Jack Black play?
He's
I am Steve.
He was Steve?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He was Steve.
That's awesome.
And I was looking at something on Twitter, and apparently we have to bring a live chicken when we go to the movie.
We have one. We have one we could bring. It's not housebroken, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
But it is a
bring
pet.
chicken.
It is a human. It thinks it's a dog.
It thinks it's a dog. Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
it thinks it's a
Take
dog.
it for walks and yep.
Yep, they have a harness for it and a leash and.
Amanchu just said that Jack Black played Black Jack in the Jack Black played Jack Black in the movie. He played himself. But
It's
see, I
really
thought if that was
thumbing
the
out.
case, I thought it was I am Jack.
Yeah,
Oh,
we really should go to this. So. Make
yeah,
sure-
we gotta go.
We can
Because
go
I
tomorrow.
already saw somebody did a little reel on it, about after they've gone to the movie. The comment was, after we went to go see the Minecraft movie, my roommates started acting weird, and they're acting just like if they were
Oh, the Minecraft characters.
villagers and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, they were acting like villagers.
yeah.
Oh, that would drive Tyler nuts. Okay, so dude, you are gonna live in the back of the church, rent free. I mean, because you are providing services, but I mean, literally, like church services is what he's providing. So you're gonna live here, and the way you're gonna get in, since this is an entrance way, I can't really put things here. So we'll say 1, 2, 3. One there. And on the other side, we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Door here. Okay. Boom. I'm definitely going to need to go get some more blocks. And then we got to finish the front, because the front was I was going for trying to do ornate and fancy, but I am not the ornate fancy kind of guy. We need a building, so put a big square here or a big rectangle. And I'm more of the functional kind of guy. I'm like, what do we need to have functionally and operationally? I'm not good at the plant flowers and put pictures up and stuff like that. I'm going to steal these flowers and put them in front of the church here. I mean, relocate these flowers, yeah. Probably don't want to steal anything for church, right?
I was gonna say, you don't want to steal from the church. Shame on you.
No, I'm stealing it
Relocating them.
for the church.
Yeah. Sure. That's not a good thing either, by the way.
But then he's donating them.
I'm donating it, yes.
Stealing, and then he's donating them.
I'm repurposing them for the church, yes.
Okay.
Tyler says the villagers in the
You
movie
know,
don't annoy him because ones in the game who refuse to cooperate with him that do things to frustrate him. What are you gonna say, Ella?
I was gonna say you're stealing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Robin Hood?
Resources,
So
yeah.
you're gonna claim he's Robin Hood,
I'm Robin Hood. Woo!
or like the Hood.
The Hood. Well, that one movie that had the boy spy guy in it, Eggsy, that was what they
Oh
call it,
yeah,
the Hood, Robin of the Hood.
Robin of the Hood. Yeah,
That was the one with Jamie Foxx in it.
yeah. That one. He had to train him how to fight.
Okay, so you're gonna play Minecraft on the phone, there, Mr. Skeleton, because you just said that you're getting a new phone and you're gonna PvP with your brother. I'm assuming you mean in Minecraft you're gonna PvP, or is there some other game that you guys are doing this? I need boxes up here already. Shoot. Wood, do I have some? I do. Let's just go ahead and make some trunks for up here. For right now, I'll put this in there. That gives me a little bit of space for the trunks. So 20 oak planks, and I'll make 3 trunks. That was 2. All right, yes, in Minecraft. All right, so since this guy's there, actually, this should be a raised platform right here. Let's see if I can do this. How's that look? Kind of weird, but I wonder, should the stage...
But is it functional?
It is functional. It's functional. I'm wondering, should the stage be a different color from the rest of the floor in the church?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
That's what
thinking
I did,
so
yes.
as well, so that it
'Cause it
stands
stands
out.
out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's
Because you know
probably
how those creatures, they like to be the center of the attention.
center of attention. Okay, so I just heard a door close. So either the dogs have figured out how to turn knobs, or Bad Rabbit may be awake. I'm just guessing here. Just guessing. But I don't think the dogs have figured out the doorknob yet.
Right.
Lava chicken. I liked the lava chicken in the town, but it didn't, it just made you zoom around, and it didn't really help you with getting healthier when you needed, to get your health back. Angela's joining us over there on YouTube. Welcome in, Angela. Good to see you. Hopefully you are having a great Saturday. I am working on I am not Steve, but I am working on a church here for, oops, didn't want that going there. Let's pick this up. Okay, so if this is the center, I don't know, is this the center? I just slapped it down. Is it actually the center? I don't think it's the center. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'll be back.
4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's what I thought. So 7 and 7 is 14. So we'll go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the center of church, and everything is off center. So let's fix that. Boom. Oops. That box had stuff in it. Okay. Is that it? Is that everything? Okay. If I'm going to put that thing... See, normally what I do, because this is not really a great podium for the preacher, so normally I'll have a librarian that works in the church, because they kind of look more... I mean, the cleric looks like a cleric, but he's standing over the brewing stand, which doesn't look very churchy. So I always try to put a librarian in here. Wait, will this... Let me try something. If I put this down and now I can't put a block of sand on it because it'll sit up high. It won't drop to the bottom slab. Because when you put a bottom slab down, Minecraft treats it as an entire block. So if I was to try to put sand on top of this, it wouldn't fall. And I don't have it. I thought I had. Yeah, it wouldn't fall on the onto the slab. It would just kind of hang there like that. And I think that's what's going to happen if I try to put this down. It won't let me put it on this slab. It'll just float above the slab, which kind of looks cool, but so now what I've got to do is I got to pull these back up, and I got to use whole blocks. I got blocks here. What's May 3rd? Dream and DeQuavis? Not familiar with that one. But I do know who the Lisan Al Gaib is. Let's see, we're going to go one more here. And one more here. Now we can put... well, I was just going to put the sand there because what I was going to do was put the sand down and then put this on top of the sand and break the sand in the hopes that this would drop down gravity, but it doesn't. It's not going to do that. If it was an anvil, it would do that, but the brewing stand won't do that. It's kind of like a bed, which is why you're able to do bunk beds in Minecraft.
You can do bunk beds in Minecraft?
You can do bunk beds in Minecraft.
I did not know. Can you do bunk beds and have villagers sleep in them?
It's a good question. I'm going to try it now. Oh, no. Angela said that she's had some difficult days here recently because her cat passed away, or her cat Pose needed to be put down, and he was too sick. The medication wasn't working, and she's heartbroken because she loved him very. You know what? Cats and dogs and pets. Wow, 18 years she had the cat.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long, healthy life for a cat, though. That's you know, I guess you just have to be. It doesn't help when people say this, but you got to be happy that you had it for 18 years. Yeah.
Yep. It still doesn't.
It doesn't help, but yeah. Yeah, because you had when you guys lost your dog, Dan. It was what was the name? Tank or something? Bear. That's it.
Yep.
And that was pretty devastating on most of the folks in the family.
It was.
1, 2, box goes in here. But where's box?
We still remember him fondly. He was a good dog.
Exactly. Yep. Sorry for her loss. Exactly.
Yep.
1, boom. All right. So we have that. Let's do this too. Yep, we'll do this here too. All right, that is finished. The dude can stand here and talk to people as he's brewing his whatever he's brewing. It kind of looks like a bong too. No, what's the thing that you use that you smoke through the water? What do you call that thing?
Water pipe?
Yeah, where'd he go? It's nighttime and Goofball is not in his bed. Did he go into town and steal somebody else's bed?
If you're not going to provide the necessary things for your slave labor, you know, they will leave eventually.
I'm building the dude a massive church, and he has a room right in the back, and it has a bed in it, and he's nowhere to be found. He left the church.
Hey, he's not Catholic, so he's got a girlfriend, okay? It's okay. Okay, he can have that.
Oh, so he's at her place. Oh, wait, here, yeah. He must have been at her place. He just came back. He was creeping. He's back now. All right, so let me unload some of this stuff in my inventory. These boxes will eventually be used for brewing stuff, but I'm just using it to get stuff out of my inventory for right now. Later on, we'll put stuff in here that we need to, brew stuff. Yeah, Angela, I'm so sorry to hear that. have any more? I do have more stone. Um, let's see. Here's a diorite. Should I build a baptismal pool? We'll just keep this up
Cool.
here because I'll figure something out for it.
I think you should put a baptismal pool.
All right. So Dan thinks I should, so I'm going to do it. I just have to figure out where I'm going to do it. Boom, boom. And okay, we don't want a window here. All right, this is coming along. At least the structural part's coming along. What if, I think I did this on pole ball. I'm going to put a cross here, which means I'm going to need some height in order to put a cross here. So 1, 2, 3. There. Up. Huh. What are you hawing about? That's going to go up again. And over. Oof. Okay. And let's see. Ooh, that's an old one. Buster Sharp. Buster is not on this season. I've got to fix that one. Buster just got a shout out on from my chat bot. Okay, that is not what I was trying to do. That is not a cross. That's, I don't know what that is, but that's okay. I can fix that. Boom. That's better. That I don't know what that was, but oof, it was kind of scary looking. Okay, that means I've got to go up at least that much, which shouldn't be a problem because if we do an arched roof, pointed roof like we have over on pole ball, that will fix that. There'll be plenty of space. Yeah, and over here we'll probably have a second floor area where we have seating up there as well. All right, let me finish this.
Make sure you put in an organ.
An organ?
Up where the second, floor is.
Well, if I was choir would probably go over here, but I don't have a lot of space for the choir here.
What about a second level? High enough for a second level?
Yeah, I will have a second level for people to sit, but this is going to be for the people to sit and watch the service, not necessarily for the organist. I mean, I could put a second level for the organist on that side and on that side, I suppose, for the choir. But then I got to put a way for them to. Well, I can put a way for them to get up to that through this door right here. So that could be the purpose of this door. You come in, you go up the steps, and you're in the choir loft. I'll have to have a separate way to get up to the organ. I don't know how I'm going to make an organ. That's a good one, Ella. How will I make organs? I think I'm going to use metal, iron pipes, and copper. Awkward. He likes it when people watch. Hey, everybody likes different things. Some like to watch, some like to be watched. Just gonna leave it
normally
at that.
organs are grown in a nutrient bath solution.
Or they're. No, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Or they are results of being excited, but.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone too. All right, let's boom. We'll put this here. That's an entrance, and this will probably be the way to get up to the second floor level. So what I need now is I'm gonna need to put the pews in, and well, no, he wouldn't take the. So I try to stay away from using job blocks in a build unless it's going to, like this one, it's going to be the block that the people are going to work. So I could put a shepherd's block up there because it definitely does look like keys. But then if we got another baby somewhere, this dude would detect it, and those guys would become a shepherd, and they'd never be able to get to their work block. And so I don't really like having villagers that can't get to their work, that are useless, that can't do anything. We may allow one to stay. Like you'll notice, there is one guy in town. He's a politician. He's the mayor, and that's all that we're going to have wearing green jackets in the town. So, and I want people to be unemployed if they don't have to be, because it's not fun to be unemployed. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the pews. I could have white pews. Oh, that's going to be pain to clean though. Let's see what that looks like. I wish I could take these logs over to the stone cutter and cut them, but they're not stone. And since they won't give us, I didn't want to take the whole tree down. I just took some of the side logs down because I only wanted a little bit here just to see what these look like. Actually, I could have the guy claim it, and he's just the guy that plays the piano, Tyler. Just be like, hey, he's the guy that plays the piano, so he's up there. So I need 3 blocks wide for the middle. So pew, pew, pew. And no, that's not gun noises.
Oh, they're much louder.
Okay, so I got 2 there, 4 seats, 3 in the middle, and then some on this side. Oh, you're celebrating 500 subscribers soon. Hey, that is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, tell you what, Skeleto, you make sure you drop me a follow so I can follow you back there. We love working with other content creators. In fact, most of the folks that follow us on Twitch, that was how I got my initial first, 500 on Twitch, was I would follow other content creators and they'd follow me back. And a lot of guys do that as, kind of a breaking the ice when they're just getting in. To get their followers up, and then they're like, okay, once I get up to this number, I'm probably going to stop following folks back. But I still follow a lot of the guys back on Twitch. I follow back on Twitch because if someone else that has followed me, I follow them back. If I need to stream and they're live, then I can find them, and it gives me somebody to pop over and raid to. What did I say? If I need to stream, I meant if I need to raid. All right, so I'm going to check some different colors for the pews. I'm not sold on the white pews in there. Spruce might be it. Cherry, I don't think so. But anyway, we'll make one set of...
Dark oak. Go with dark oak.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Dark oak.
I was thinking about the dark oak. And I've got the dark oak doors. So let's go ahead and make some dark. The dark oak doors are nice because they're fancy. They have the gold handles on them and stuff. Dark oak, dark oak, dark oak, spruce log, dark oak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no problem. I just like following back folks. So I honestly I don't check my subscribers anymore, but to see how much I've got on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, if you want to spread the word, definitely spread the word, buddy. I could always use it. Appreciate it. Oh, let me get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Like this can go, and oh my gosh, have we figured out a purpose for rotten potatoes yet? Jeez. Oh wait, there's a map in here.
They're used in a poison potion, I believe.
I thought the same thing, but we couldn't find one that uses the poisonous potato. And since it's poisonous, you would think that, okay, well, it must be used to make a poison potion, but no. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's.
Probably Mojang decided, oh, we shouldn't teach people how to make poisons.
But we do.
I know.
There's another. Tyler says maybe a poisonous potato eating contest. All right, so there's that one. Then there's this one. Yeah, I think that's really too light, the pink. And then this is spruce. Oof, I missed. Or I slipped, actually, is what it is. What do you think there, preacher? So I think it's between the dark oak and the spruce. So I'm going to leave those up, and maybe I'll put up a poll. Maybe I'll take a picture and put up a poll on YouTube and Twitter and see what folks think, which one they think is the best. Let me see. I'll take this out of my hand. Excuse me, dude. Just tell you what. What was the question? Sorry, I missed the question. Just tell you. Oh, just tell you whether I want subscribers for free. I mean, if they watch the channel and they like that, then sure enough. But I know we get folks coming in all the time offering to bring us subscribers. I kind of want to do it organically. So if it's like one of those package things, probably not too interested in that. But if you definitely want to tell people about it and let's see if they just want to come in, then I'm down with that. Okay, so I can't really put the rest of the pews up, so let's go ahead and work on putting the rest of the walls up, because we still don't have walls up. And figure out, I can go down and get the deep slate tiles for the roof, but I think I'm going to need to put in the second floor first. Well, that's kind of going to drive lots of other stuff, though. If I've got so I've got an oak stage on a birch floor. If I did deep if I did the dark oak, the other thing I got to figure out is, am I going to put carpet down? I think I'm going to put carpet down on right in front of the altar and down the center aisle. Yeah, but for right now, I need to finish the rest of the building, and somebody's over there that needs to be killed, so we'll go ahead and take care of him. Hey, buddy, I just saw you. Where'd you go? Hold still, smile. Boom, you're out of here. I love doing that. Okay. Let's see. Is there
I think this game promotes
sociopathology?
Well, yeah, sociopathology. Yes, that's it. I think it promotes being a sociopath.
Sociopathism?
I'm not sure what the real term
that
is.
Was a lot of rotten flesh that just exploded out of that box. I guess I should have opened the box first. Let's bring all this stuff over here. This is the kind of stuff that's supposed to be in this box, not this kind of stuff. That kind of stuff actually should be. If anyone comes across screaming goats, I needs them. Well, I have one in the farm, but I mean, I don't think, I don't know what you're doing with it, but it's an exhibit in the farm, and not the farm. What do you call that thing?
Museum? Zoo?
Yes, like a zoo, wildlife refuge. That's it.
Refuge. That's it. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So I got one in the wildlife refuge.
I don't think the IRS is going to buy it though.
What? That it's a refuge?
Yeah. They're going to think that it's some kind of a scam.
Well, I mean,
it's probably tied to, organized crime or something.
I'm laundering money. Oh wow, I've got to fix that one as well, because we actually do have an external server for people. Is that Stream Elements? That is Stream Elements saying that. Okay, I got to fix that, because we have Pobol SMP. That is our our community realm, and folks can join that if they'd like to play along with us. All they got to do is join our Discord channel so that we can have communication with them.
Did you do what Cat wrote?
About.
I'm on you. It was on the screen.
Oh yeah, about the screaming goats. Yes, I did see
No.
that. No. If anyone, a Manchu's birthday present. Oh, well, can you breed a screaming goat? Because I have one here. So if you want to come over here and try to have screaming baby goats, just need to bring a female goat over here to interact with the goat
It's
that we
funny.
have.
They don't even open their mouth when they're screaming.
They just go, ah!
Exactly.
It's hilarious. I'll be over there doing so. Like I put up the another area yesterday over there, and it just caught me. I was focusing on what I was doing, and all of a sudden this scream. I was like, "What? Oh, the goat!" It's like, ow. He just goes, ah! It's like, okay. All right, I think I got all the stuff that was laying around out here. Definitely don't want stuff to despawn. Looks good. Okay, I keep saying I need to finish the walls, but I don't go and get the stuff I need, which is stone. Oh, wait, I've got more stuff that belongs in here. Boom and boom and boom. Okay, we're going to have to go get some more of this stuff. Let me go over here because there's a place we've been going to get it. And it's not here, but this needs to be harvested. This is Silk Touch. Where's my fortune? Ah, it's just mending. Okay, gonna have to cheat because I need fortune. Never thought about that, is to splash. Can't you just feed them and have their health go up? Although, admittedly, I don't know what goats eat. Do they eat wheat? I haven't tried to feed a goat before. Who would win between Gigantosaurus versus Indominus? I would say Indominus. Although, I'll be honest, I don't really know who that is. Which is why I picked him. Okay, and all right, I gotta plant this, and then gotta get ready to go. It is now 3 o'clock on the East Coast, and we're gonna have to go on a mission here shortly, but not in Minecraft. It's gonna be a real life mission to secure a microwave for my mother.
Hers stopped working.
Yes, she broke it.
She broke it.
Get one very similar because they all go up differently.
Yeah, we're gonna take her and let her do it. I'm not too what's the word? Secure, enthusiastic about her. She wants to go to was it Best Buy, because that's where we got a lot of her stuff, and they put the warranty on it. But the stuff we went through with that refrigerator, with them coming out, they don't have their own people. They use a third-party service for installation and pickup and stuff. So while it may be a good deal on the thing, the actual thing you're getting, the deal on the installation's not that great. Did I use up all my torches? No. Okay, good.
Does she have cupboards on either side of it? Because
cupboards.
Make sure you measure how wide it is.
Cupboards. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's right over top of her. Right over top of her.
Make sure you measure.
Oven.
Oh yeah. Should be 30 inches. Should be 30 inches. If it's over the stove, over the stove.
Wow.
I would still.
But that's pretty standard. That's a
Giganotosaurus.
standard size.
All right. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody that came out today. We are going to see if we can raid someone on Twitch. So if you want to hang around, that would be great. If you're on Twitch, appreciate it. If you haven't dropped us a follow, whatever channel you're watching us from, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch or Trovo or Kick, or whatever, I think Rumble. I think we're live on Rumble today as well. So wherever you're watching us from, if you haven't dropped us a follow, make sure you drop us one. That way you should be notified whenever we go live that's not scheduled like today. We also have some scheduled days. Tuesday is TNT Tuesdays, and Friday is Date Night Friday. Sometimes those get preempted by other things like the Capitals being in the playoffs, which they are right now. But if we can make it, we will make it. And if you haven't checked out the other content creators in the Divergence SMP, you should do that as well. The links to their channels are in the description of this video on YouTube. And if you're watching us on Twitch, they are also down in the section with all the streamers that we work with. So until next time, I want you guys to be safe, be careful, never go to bed in the nether, and we will catch you guys next time on Married in Minecraft. See you guys. All right.